Hello everyone, today we're going to look into how we can install SanaCommerce from AppSource and how you can hook up your SanaCommerce web store to your Business Central environment. So as you can see, this is a clean Business Central environment. So what you want to do, you want to go to Setup and Extensions, click Extensions, and this will show you an overview of all the extensions that you have currently installed. You can install new extensions by clicking Manage and then clicking the Extension Marketplace. And what you want to do next is you want to look for SanaCommerce. And we have two versions, one for North America and one for SanaCommerce for the other countries. And both the app source listings for both will actually display which countries are currently supported. So be sure to pick the right one. This is a Dutch localization, so we're going to click the ROW one. So as you can see, these are the countries that are currently supported. We can click free trial, and you're asked to consent to some information. You're asked to provide some contact details. I've already done it before, so it's not asking me again. And then your installation is currently underway. So let's just wait for this to complete and check back later. All right. After the installation completes, SanaCommerce will be visible here as an installed extension. What you then want to do, you want to go to Setup Extensions and click Manual Setup. And over here you will find a text called SanaCommerce, and this menu contains all the options and menu items that SanaCommerce offers. You want to get started with by clicking the Startup Wizard. So let's run through it. By default, the webshop ID should be SanaStore, and you can then pick a template customer which will be used for price and stock calculation in case the customer has not logged in. You also want to click payment method code. You want to select the payment cost type. Right now I'm using a GL account, and let's just pick a random one. We'll do the same for shipping costs and make sure that it's a direct posting account. That's also important. We'll leave the number series by default. It will default to the default values, but you can also configure number series over here if you want to use something that is very specific to the web shop, so you can easily distinguish orders that have been created through Sana and orders that have been created from the Business Central client. We'll leave this to order, quote, and promotable, but any setup and value will do. We'll leave this default as well. What we want to do right here is we want to make all countries visible, and we'll enter a customer template code. This basically means that all countries that are contained within Business Central will be available for registration for shipment, as well as they will all have this customer template code configured so that when a customer registered, it will use this customer template as a basis. In real life situations, you would probably want to have different customer templates per country, but for now this will do. And we also want all items to be visible in webshop. Right. Once that is done, we will want to go to Setup Extensions, go back to SanaCommerce. We want to actually go into the user account and make sure that we have a user that is available for connecting with. So let's go to users. Let's click admin in this case. We'll generate a web service access key. I'm making it never expire over here. So that right now we have a username admin with this web service access key. What we then can do, we can go into Sana admin. You will be greeted with the following screen when you first visit the web shop, and you can actually go to Sana admin by appending /admin to the URL, and you will be viewed with the following, you will be seeing the following screen. You can go to Tools, ERP, Connection, and here you're asked to provide a web service URL. You're asked to provide a username, and you're asked to provide a password. So for the username, we're going to use admin, which is the username from Business Central, and we're actually going to copy paste the web service access key in here as a password. So I'm going to save that. And what we then need to do is we need to make sure we have a web service access key as well. What we also need to do is make sure that we're adding the Sana Commerce permissions as well. So we're gonna use Sana Commerce RW, and we're good. What we then want to do is we want to go into web services. So let's go to web services. And we're gonna try and find the Sana Commerce web service. And there we are, the Sana Commerce NAV web service. So the easiest thing to do is just clicking the SOAP URL and then copy paste that value. Then need to do is paste in the web server's URL in the appropriate field and click test connection. And if everything is set up all right, then you will have a web store that is connected to your Business Central deployment. So the next thing you will want to do is go into schedule tasks and click the general information import task. You can click view web store if you want to see what the web store looks like now, and as you can see it's empty, there's nothing there yet. Then we want to import our customers. And we want to import our products as well. Alright, so it looks that everything is working quite nicely. So let's then go to setup ERP integration and import our item categories and build our web store navigation. So we can click on import from ERP. We're going to import under catalog, and we're going to click import and build web store. And what this will do, it will import all the item categories and create a menu structure based on it. So as you can see, our navigation hierarchy has been created. And our products are also visible. What we can also do, we can go back to the scheduled task and we can import some images. So let's start the product image import task. You have to turn on import product images from ERP. And as you can see, we now have product images as well. So we can now continue setting up some payments providers and shipping providers. So let's go to shipping methods, create a new shipping method. Call this my method and save that. Okay, so now that we have created a web store and we have our product and product images loaded, the next thing we want to do is we want to set up a shop account for our customer. So let's go back to Sana admin and go into customers, shop accounts, click new, and we're gonna create a shop account. So I'm just gonna create one for myself. Use some complicated passwords, activate it, and then we can type in the customer number that we want to connect. So you can click Save Changes. Right. What we can also do is set up payment and shipping methods. It's also a requirement in order to get started. So let's go to shipping methods, click new items, and we'll call this my shipping method. And we're gonna add some costs. So for all countries, it's gonna cost 6 including tax and 5 excluding tax. So we're gonna save those changes, and the same we're gonna do for the payment cost. So we'll call this my payment method, my payment method. And this is just gonna be an on-account provider at the moment because we have no add-ons configured. All right. So then we're actually ready to log in. So let's go to our web store. We can click login, use our credentials. There we go. Then we can go to our product list and we can add some items to the basket. Click add to cart, and we can click view shopping cart. And as you can see, we have some prices here. We have an order being calculated by Sana, by the ERP, I mean, and we can actually proceed to checkout or use the billing address as our delivery address. We pick out one of our payment methods, of our shipping methods. Payment method will be automatically selected on account because this is a B2B customer, and we can submit the order. And as you can see, the order has been created. We have an order number, and we can actually now go back into Business Central and view our sales orders list, and we can actually look up that same order. So here we are. As you can see, the order has been created inside the ERP system. All right, hope this was helpful to you. Thank you for watching.